Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. You've worked the whole year. You've been dieting. You've been staying away from desserts. And finally, the summer comes. You get to show it off, all the hard work you've put in, and people notice, and you know you've accomplished it. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. It's just you noticed that little bit in the mirror. If you could just change that, then nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. But the original goal, now that you've gotten there, it just seems like there's more wrong than you noticed at first. So it's just a matter of bringing it down a little bit more and staying away from desserts and restricting just a little bit more. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. But you're spending all your time feeling like you've made mistakes because maybe you indulged at that party last week, or maybe you had to skip your workout because you just didn't get enough sleep, and now you hate the way you look and the jeans you like to like, and nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels is inherently problematic. It's a phrase that makes it seem like once you get to the place that you had hoped for, once you reach that goal weight, that goal body, all of your problems are gone. Everything disappears. You achieved it, it's attainable, and you can check it off. Except that's not how people work usually. Because when you see yourself getting to the goal you originally had, that's skinny, you notice everyone around you may be working harder, maybe dieting more. It starts to all add up, so that skinny keeps moving. It gives you a new goal, a new body to achieve. And it makes you feel like all of the work that you've done is now working against you. If you skip a workout, if you decide to have a piece of cake at that birthday party, that's no longer acceptable. Because you're repeating the phrase, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Why would you give in to that? Why would you work against everything that you just did? Now skinny is a step further and you're a step below where you wanted to be. You did this to yourself. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Relief tastes way better than skinny feels. Accepting yourself unapologetically and learning that the body that you're in, taking up as much space as you need to, I'm tired of seeing this phrase that became so familiar to me. It was my own mantra. It was a way of motivating, not in a healthy way, not in a way that felt like, yes, I'm giving my body what it wants. I'm working towards a goal that feels like it's serving not only my body, but my soul. This phrase takes that and warps it into a goal that says you have to be less than you are. By making those sacrifices, you'll be able to achieve what you want. You just have to sacrifice enjoyment and being a human by having cravings. But it's, it's little. It doesn't cross your mind, except it does. So many times in a day, when you're faced with seeing other people who may be skinnier than you, seeing the people on Instagram who seemingly made the sacrifice, have no problem with it, are enjoying their new body, and have nothing to worry about now that they've attained that goal. I'm tired of seeing this phrase because it's not an extreme. I've seen it from friends, from family members, from peers, from myself. And now noticing that acceptance, self-compassion in its truest form, vulnerability, taste better than skinny feels. It's a message I want to share, I feel I need to share, because I know how detrimental that phrase can be. And I think it's time that people recognize for themselves that they don't have to accept it as the reality, that it doesn't have to be the default.